Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Chitra here. Nice to meet you guys. I hope you guys are doing good. In today's video, I'll be talking a lot about a really colorful and fantastic celebration of India, that is Holi. Yeah, we'll be talking about Holi, why we celebrate Holi and how we celebrate Holi, and mythological stories behind Holi and why it is called Holi and why are the colors involved. We'll get to know everything in this video. So get some popcorns or some coffee, sit in a comfy place and enjoy the video. Holi, the festival of colors, is one of the most joyous and widely celebrated festivals in India. Beyond the colors and celebrations, Holi has deep mythological significance rooted in ancient legends. Today, I'll be talking about three fascinating stories associated with Holi: the story of Holika Dahan, the story of Kama Dahan, and the divine play of Ras Leela by Lord Krishna. One of the most popular legends associated with Holi and why Holi is named so is the story of King Hiranyakashipu and his son Prahalada. If you don't know who these people are, then you must really watch Mahavatara Narasimha. It will give you all the information you need to know about Hiranyakashipu and Prahalada. In brief, Hiranyakashipu was a powerful demon king who considered himself invincible, and due to his immense power, he demanded that everyone worship him as a god. However, Hiranyakashipu's son Prahalada was a devoted follower of Lord Vishnu, and despite repeated warnings and punishments, Prahalada refused to stop worshipping Vishnu. Enraged by his son's devotion, Hiranyakashipu devised several plans to kill Prahalada, but each time Prahalada was miraculously protected by Lord Vishnu. In one of the plans, Hiranyakashipu sought the help of his sister Holika, who possessed a magical boon that protected her from fire. Holika sat on a blazing pyre with Prahalada on her lap, believing that she would remain unharmed while Prahalada would perish. But divine justice prevailed. Since Holika misused her boon for evil purposes, the protective power failed. Holika was reduced to ashes while Prahalada emerged safely, protected by his unwavering faith in Lord Vishnu. This event symbolizes the eternal victory of good over evil and is celebrated every year as Holika Dahan, when bonfires are lit on the eve of Holi. Another legend linked with Holi, particularly in South India, is the story of Kamadahan. After the death of goddess Sati, Lord Shiva withdrew from worldly affairs and entered deep meditation. Meanwhile, the demon Tarakasura had become extremely powerful. The gods knew that only a son born to Lord Shiva could defeat the demon. To awaken Shiva from his meditation and unite him with goddess Parvati, the gods sought the help of Kamadeva, the god of love. Kamadeva arrived in the Himalayas and released his flower-tipped arrow towards Lord Shiva. For a moment, Shiva's meditation was disturbed. Angered by the interruption, Lord Shiva opened his third eye. A powerful flame emerged, reducing Kamadeva to ashes instantly. And this event is known as Kamadahan, the burning of desire. Seeing the grief of Kamadeva's wife Rati, Lord Shiva later restored Kamadeva, but only in a formless state known as Ananga, meaning the bodiless one. The story signifies self-control, spiritual discipline, and the triumph of higher consciousness over worldly desires. The colorful celebration of Holi is closely associated with Lord Krishna and his playful activities in Vrindavan. According to legend, young Krishna was worried about his dark complexion and wondered whether fair complexioned Radha would accept him as his other half. When Krishna shared his concern with Mother Yashoda, she playfully suggested that he apply colors on Radha's face. Following his mother's advice, Krishna applied colors to Radha, Soon, Radha and the Gopikas responded with equal enthusiasm, filling Vrindavan with joy, music, dance, and colors. This playful exchange became a cherished tradition and is believed to be the origin of vibrant celebration of Holi with colors. Even today, Holi celebrations in Mathura and Vrindavan recreate the divine love and joyous spirit of Krishna and Radha through songs, dances, and the famous Ras Leela performances. Thus, Holi is not merely a festival of colors, it is a celebration of the victory of good over evil, the triumph of spirituality over desire, and the joyous expression of love and harmony. And now I'll be talking about how we celebrate Holi in India. As winter fades away and spring fills the air with new life, families across India eagerly prepare to celebrate Holi, the festival that brings together tradition, joy, laughter, and love. Our celebration begins on the eve of Holi with the sacred ritual of Holika Dahan. Families gather around a beautifully decorated bonfire, offering prayers and walking around the flames with faith and gratitude. The glowing fire reminds us of the timeless message that goodness always triumphs over evil, and just as Prahlada's devotion overcame Holika's evil intentions. The next morning begins with excitement. Before stepping out to play, everyone applies coconut oil to their skin and hair. This simple tradition helps protect the skin and makes it easier to wash away the colors later. Soon, wardrobes are opened and everyone chooses white or light colored clothes, or perhaps an old favorite outfit that is ready for another colorful Holi adventure. Now comes the most exciting preparation. Bright natural colors are arranged in plates, water guns are filled, buckets are filled with colored water, and balloons are carefully prepared. The anticipation builds as everyone gets ready for a day full of fun. The celebration begins at home. Mothers and mother figures are busy in the kitchen preparing delicious festive dishes, while fathers and elders complete their morning prayers. But no one escapes the colors for long. A gentle touch of gulal on the cheeks soon turns into cheerful laughter, playful splashes of water, and friendly color battles. Children chase one another with water guns, balloons fly through the air, and soon the entire family is covered in every shade imaginable. The air echoes with smiles, laughter, and the joyful greeting, Happy Holi! As the celebrations continue, everyone gathers for the exciting game of Dahi Handi. Some may recreate the traditional human pyramid, carefully working together to reach the decorated clay pot suspended overhead. Others may simply hang the pot at a comfortable height so friends, family, or colleagues of all ages can join in the fun. When the pot finally breaks open, flowers, sweets, gifts, or colorful petals shower everyone below, reminding us that teamwork, trust, and shared happiness are at the heart of every celebration. As afternoon approaches, many communities also remember the story of Kamadahan. Especially in South India, this tradition recalls how Lord Shiva, deep in meditation, burned Kamdeva with the fire of his third eye. Yet, through the prayers of Rati and the compassion of the divine, Kamadeva was restored in a spiritual form. The story teaches us that true love is far deeper than physical attraction and flourishes through devotion, respect, and selflessness. After a morning filled with colors and laughter, it is finally time to wash away the bright hues with a refreshing bath. Dressed once again in fresh clothes, the family gathers around the dining table to enjoy a delicious festival meal filled with traditional delicacies, lovingly prepared and shared together. As evening arrives, the celebration takes on a more graceful and devotional spirit. Everyone dresses in colorful traditional attire and gathers once more. The joyous atmosphere is filled with music, singing, and dance as families recreate the enchanting Ras Leela of Radha and Krishna. Their playful love and divine joy are remembered through songs, dances, and colorful celebrations that continue to inspire Holi even today. As the day comes to an end, we look back on every beautiful moment, from the sacred flames of Holika Dahan to the playful splashes of colors, from the laughter of children to the blessings of elders, from games and feasts to music and devotion. Holi reminds us to forgive old differences, strengthen relationships, celebrate together, and welcome a new season filled with hope, happiness, and love. And may every color of Holi brighten our lives with peace, prosperity, friendship, and endless joy. Belatedly, Happy Holi! The main reason I'm making these videos is that I don't want to forget my roots. I don't want to forget my culture. Never, ever. Also, there are so many people who are willing to learn about my culture. They want to learn, they want to celebrate with us. It's good. So I hope some of my knowledge that I've gained through these years is helpful for those people who want to learn more and keep their culture alive, something like that. Another thing I want to mention, many people say this, like, you dress like a Korean, you dress like a Japanese, you dress like some British person. Yes, my fashion is definitely influenced by K-dramas, K-pop, also American YouTubers, yes. But just because I dress like Westerner or a Korean, that does not mean I will become a Korean. That does not mean I will become a British. My dress and papers are not going to change the fact that I'm an Indian. That is not going to convert me into any other religion. Okay, I'm a Hindu. I'm gonna stay Hindu forever. I'm an Indian. I'm gonna stay Indian forever. No matter if I go to Korea, no matter if I settle down in Britain, I'm still gonna be an Indian to my last breath. And people think I am degrading my culture by dressing up like this. No, I'm not degrading my culture. No, I'm not ungrateful of my culture. I'm really, really grateful to be born as an Indian, as a Hindu. I've gained so much knowledge, wisdom through my culture, through my traditions, through my nation, through the nature of my nation. It's so beautiful. And just because I want to learn more about other countries does not mean I'm a terrorist, right? No, I just want to know others. I'm an angry bird. Come on. That was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching my video. Take really, really good care. Sleep for 8 hours a day. Drink a lot of water. Bye bye.